he's gonna go into like how it's woke or something, I'm sure, right? Like that's where this is going.
That's gotta piss Disney off. Bob Iger's up there slamming his fists on desk. Why didn't we get Mario? Because you probably wanted to make some weird identity politics bullshit.
I knew it, dude. Too predictable, you pieces of shit. I've seen this guy before. It was way back. I don't even know what video. I've only reacted to like one of this guy's video. Let me see if I can find it actually. I want to see. That was way back. Oh man, what a throwback. Hold on. What we do here is go back. Man, we're really getting back there now. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
The Salt.
It'll never get old. The crazy intro sequence followed by, well, we're gonna talk about. Oh yeah, I remember now. It was the Brie Larson one, right? I think he was like molding about Brie Larson. Oh, dude. Oh, what a throwback.
Around the Super Mario Brothers movie is pretty humorous to me. I'm really laughing at the salt that some of these people that are so mad that they're going and giving this thing bad reviews because of the fact that it positions itself as a movie for young people and fans.
Get on with it, buddy. Come on. It's a pre-recorded video. Let's get through the script.
So you have a product that wants to please fans. And have you ever noticed that when something like that comes out, or an actor comes out and says they want to please the fans and it's all about the fans, we want to make the fans happy.
Yeah.
Here's this product that's specifically made for the fans.
Wait,
there's no
yes. That's how a product works.
Creepy, weird bullshit in it. It's just something that families can take their kids to see, and we want the fans to enjoy it because there's 3 generations of fandom for this game. They really don't need anybody outside of their fandom to go see this movie for it to be, it would still be a success just based on the amount of people that have grown up or played.
Why is he saying you shouldn't be trying to reach out to new audiences? That's like the most anti-capitalist sentiment I've ever heard. I'm not saying this guy's necessarily capitalist, but I have to assume that he is, right? Like, are you just against the free market? Because that's how that works. The more people you can reach out to and have pay for your product, the better it is for you because the more money you're going to make. It's already a terrible argument.
Nintendo and Mario games. If you play Nintendo games, you've most assuredly played a Mario game. So I just find all this so funny.
He does just want something made.
You know, the one laughing all the way to the bank is Illumination. The number that I talked about yesterday went up again. Now it's going to be possibly the greatest animated movie box office.
Hold up. This is at least his second video about this topic. In 2 days. This is at least his second video in 2 days about this topic. What a fucking loser.
Yet, which I think is hilarious. You know Disney is over there seething. This used to be them. Now it's Illumination. Illumination is going to have the top animated box office of all time.
I mean, yeah, it was a successful movie. That's how that works.
Won't that be funny?
No.
Won't that be hilarious? Disney dethroned. They don't like that shit. They used to own the box office. It used to be an event. Families would say, well, Disney movie's coming. Let's go see the Disney movie. It's safe.
The Yellow Flash is boring. These quartering types need to be more exciting. I think he's a little boring, but I think it's better than the quartering. I don't know how the quartering got anywhere close to where he's at now. I really don't. He's so uninteresting. Like, I get it for Ben Shapiro. I get it for Jordan Peterson. I do not get it for the quartering. What the fuck is that? Like, just talentless piece of shit, dude. And he pissed on his carpet or something.
Well, that doesn't happen anymore. Now they say, let's go see that Illumination.
In 2.5 minutes? Oh, God.
Movie. 4th, 5th sequel to those, what are those, Rise of Gru movies, Minions? Banging those things out left and right. And they make big money. She used to be Disney. Super Mario Brothers swelling to 368 million worldwide. All-time record debut for animated movie, beating Frozen 2. Let's take a look at this update. Saturday AM, Illumination Universal Super Mario Brothers.
It is unfortunate because Super Mario, I enjoyed the movie while I watched it, but upon retrospection and also being brainwashed by Vosh when I watched him talk about the Mario movie that he hated very much, I have decided that I wish there had been more to it than just like a blatant money grab, because that's what it was. It was a very blatant money grab. It was cute, it was fine, but like they clearly used what they thought were popular songs over like the original music that they had written for it, which would have been way better, because they thought like that would make them more money, and it probably did. So
This movie is still coursing for a 200 million.
Bosch's Mario movie take was terrible and nitpicky. No, okay, I remember what I was gonna say. I am upset about like these cash grab movies. Okay, I feel like Frozen 2 was also a cash grab. Frozen 1 was as well. Like it was just made for little girls. I've never seen either of the movies, but like that's kind of what I took from that, is that they were just cash grabs for little girls. It is sad that like that's what it's turned into. Like it's not because it's fucking he's gonna go into like how it's woke or something, I'm sure, right? Like that's where this is going.
The biggest animated opening of all time, ahead of Frozen 2's 358 million. That's got to piss Disney off. Bob Iger's up there slamming his fists on desk. Why didn't we get Mario? Because you probably wanted to make some weird identity politics bullshit.
I fucking knew it, dude. Too predictable, you pieces of shit.
If Nintendo and Disney ever talked, they had to have. Wouldn't you think? Like, what do you think? Illumination came? Do you think Illumination came to them? Or they went to Illumination? I guess we'll never know. We'll never know.
Illumination absolutely went to Nintendo.
Unless somebody comes out and leaks it, which could happen, but I don't think we'll ever know.
Also, who cares? Like, I mean, I don't know. That seems like a weird point to stick on.
Unless Nintendo comes out and says something, but who knows? Ahead of
Unless they
Frozen
leak it.
2's,
I think you should probably look it up.
million. Nancy will have all of the particulars soon, as this must-see movie is
They did make Princess
minting
Peach a woman.
173 million overseas. I knew it would make more money overseas. There's just too many markets. This is a global property. This is not confined to North America or Japan. Mario is global.
Mario's design is too perfect. Too many people know him. Like, that's why it made as much money as it did. That's why it was a genius cash grab.
It does look like it is still behind Incredibles 2 just for US Canada. Just for US Canada. But I think they could break that. We could pump those numbers up. I'd like to take all the titles from Disney. That would be best case scenario.
Why?
I'd love to see a Disney lose all of their records, because they deserve to lose all of their records. They've ran themselves into the ground, and I think it's hilarious.
It's such a weird thing to dream about. Is like, boy, I really hope Disney like loses all of their records. That's so lame. Like, why do you waste time thinking about this? Like, don't get me wrong, I hate Disney too, but for different reasons. When I think about their downfall, first, again, like I said, not that often, but if and when I do, if the mood strikes, I guess, it's because I want there to be more ability for other people to do animation, you know? Like, I want the market spread out, and I want global corporations taken down. I guess it's more important to get rid of the woke shit or something, so much so that, like, you literally think about in your free time Disney losing records because they're woke. Okay, dude.
At a unbeatable position for decades. They controlled that market, and they allowed themselves to lose it. They are responsible for this at the end of the day.
I just imagine him sitting fucking like Walt Disney down, like reanimated Walt Disney in his bed, and being like, "You're responsible for this. You did this.
Allowed Illumination
You allowed this to happen.
to come in and steal the show from them,
young man."
because they would rather chase bullshit politics than focus on the market they're there to please. I don't know how
Dog,
Cheryl.
has it ever occurred to you that maybe there's a market for, like, I don't know, gay people who happen to exist in very large numbers? Like, okay.
Holders aren't more pissed. Like speaking out, people with
Increasingly
large
large
shares. I'm
numbers,
not talking
actually.
about people with 1 or 2. I'm talking about people that have a lot
So the chemicals in the water.
that can really get into those investor calls. And we saw a little bit of that the other day, but then you see people calling in and say, "Oh my God, you're doing such a great job." Fun idiots, man. So this movie's killing it, breaking records, dethroning Disney. Some of the headlines on that. Well, of course, BBC Culture says the Super Mario Brothers movie review.
Okay, speaking of woke corporations, I just have to say, Bud Light sucks, man. Like, holy shit, this is like it's not even that carbonated, and like it like leaves a weird aftertaste. Like, I hate this. I don't hate it, but like it's not the best. It is because they went woke. They went woke and then they went broke and then their product hit the ground. You know, that's how that works.
Lazy and for fans only. So what? So what? Why does that matter? Who cares? Apparently it's doing just fine, despite you. These people hate shit that's for fans. They don't like it. They hate you.
That is true.
Now, here's the craziest thing, though. Some Vox. Vox is woke.
You got platinum. It's like the lowest calorie they could make and had to sacrifice the flavor. That's what this is? I didn't know that. Really? If I had known that, I just would have got the regular Bud Light. I thought Bud Light Platinum was supposed to be like better Bud Light. Fucking kidding me? Woke ass pieces of shit.
Woke as hell.
Cancel Bud
One
Light.
of the wokest outlets there is. And they actually get it. The Super Mario Brothers movie, like the video game, is for kids. It isn't groundbreaking cinema, but it is extremely kid-friendly, which is why it's doing so well. Because it's got that core market. It's captured it. The kids are into this movie. That's the core audience for this movie. But
no, actually, I know somebody that I think it was in Voss's chat, and he said it was so boring. My 4-year-old asked if it was over yet. And I gotta say, what a fucking Chad, that kid. He's like, this shit sucks. I gotta watch something more mature.
There's enough there for the generations of Mario fans to go enjoy. It really did manage to make itself a movie for everybody. Just about everybody plays Mario. I guess it's not for everybody. Some of these salty-ass journalists that hate fun, they don't like it.
Why is it just so funny? I just imagine him crossing his big chubby arms with his neck beard, scrunching up into it and be like, they don't like fun. Yeah, salty-ass journalists, yeah, they hate fun. Yeah. I like the Mario movies. It's not woke like the Disney movie. Yeah, they hate fun. Yeah.
Things that aren't full of politics, they don't like it.
It's funny because you'd say it. Yes,
but,
I would.
This one at least gets it.
What about it?
And because of that, Super Mario Brothers is eyeing box office records following a fast start. IGN came out with this. It almost reads as a negative. Gentle reminder that the Super Mario Brothers movie is for children. It's simply not that serious. But the writer goes on to defend the movie.
I guess. You know, I take it back. I don't like that excuse. It allows these fucking corporate shills to get away with making cheap products that they can shill out to the masses like fucking mashed potatoes or some shit with no salt or seasoning or nothing, and just say, oh, well, we made it for kids, so it's not a big deal. You know, the kids eat it. Like, yeah, kids will eat a fucking anything. Kids will eat dirt. I want dirt. I want good shit.
I first saw this, I thought it was going to be smearing. It was going to be smearing the games. Like, do you remember they used to say video games were for children? You're a video game outlet, IGN, but it goes on to say this is meant to capture younger people to get into the brand, to introduce these people to the characters of the Mario world. That's how you ensure that you get more people buying your shit after some die off. You need to get kids into your stuff. This is why comic books, American Western comic books, at least superhero-wise, are
not like the hentai that I watched later.
The shitter, right? Because they never replaced their fan base during a long, extensive period of time. They were trying to replace him with weirdos instead of staying within that kid market because they need those kids to grow up, still be into the shit, and pass it on to their kids. And that's not really happening anymore. It's a whole generation of readers lost for comics. That's not happening in Nintendo, is it? Even that old movie is benefiting from this. I talked about this yesterday. Here's the article.
I don't understand. That's so weird. It sounds like he's like upset that like there's people who don't read comics anymore. You know, like why? Like if you like comics, then continue to read them. I'm sure that you will find people who are also into it. Like there's no shortage of people who don't like or who do like comics. I don't know. It seems like a weird thing to be upset about, and he sounded very upset.
Because I didn't pull it up. Super Mario Brothers movie sends original 1993 film soaring up Amazon bestseller charts. It's actually $5. I bought it. I don't have that movie, so the DVD is $5. The Blu-ray is not available. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not available on Blu-ray, but the DVD is there. I kind of want to watch it again because I haven't watched this. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. For $5, I'll watch it again.
Which movie are you talking about?
Just to see if maybe it's aged better. I haven't watched it in a long time.
It just sounds like he's rambling to himself now. He sounds like he's having like a Alzheimer's episode or something.
But the other thing that I want to point out in here is that the Super Mario Brothers movie, the current one, is already up there for pre-order and doing well. But they point out in here that the cult classic is ranked above the Blu-ray for the new movie. Well, the pre-order is a pre-order. You're not getting the movie. And that movie is $30 versus $5.
I don't get this. Is it just me or does he sound like he's rambling now? Like, it almost sounds like he's like trying to sell you the movie. Like, I don't know. Like, how does he have as fucking many subscribers as he does?
A lot of people went in there to pre-order it, probably had no clue that there was an older movie, and they bought it. So I would expect that $5 stock that they have left, because it's an old DVD cover, it's probably going to run out eventually. They had it there dirt cheap because they were trying to get rid of it. Now people are running in, so it's kind of funny. But the Blu-ray itself
sounds drunk. As somebody who is kind of drunk, yeah,
is up there as well. I think it's like right under it. So, I mean, it's this movie's going to sell shitloads of physical media too, like old numbers, which is pretty hilarious. It's tearing everything up. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. I'd like to hear from you. Make sure to check out my local.
No. We're done. The only thing that I that I did not call on my first video watching him was the epic outro. I thought he would have an epic outro. Like his intro is just so epic. I'll never get over the fact that like his intro is just like so epic and like over the top, and then he's just like, okay, we're gonna talk about Disney being fucked today, and I don't know. It's very endearing to me. It reminds me of when I was like 13. You know, I get that vibe. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. You can join my channel membership at youtube.com/AlecGuntherTTV/join for only 99 cents a month. That's less than the price of a blowjob from your mom. You can be part of the channel membership program, and you will get early access content, as well as a sweet badge next to your name and exclusive emojis in the comments that nobody else gets. Thank you again, and I will see you all in the next video.